This is what most people get wrong about internet censorship. When people think about censorship online, they generally picture something like the Great Firewall of China, blocking people from reading about Tiananmen Square or Tibet or democracy. And yes, the Great Firewall of China does block people from reading about Tiananmen. If you search that term on Baidu, you get lots of nice pictures of the square and none of the tanks, but that's not its main purpose. The censorship of content is only a secondary function of the firewall and most other internet censorship. The primary function is the censorship of solidarity or organising. Take the Great Firewall. The Great Firewall is made up of two parts. The Great Firewall itself, the part that is actually a firewall, more on that in a moment, and the second part. The second part is fuzzier and not as easy to define and doesn't have a particularly snappy name which covers everything, which is why the Great Firewall has come to refer to all internet censorship in China. At the international level, the part of the firewall which is actually a firewall works by inspecting every piece of traffic or packet which is going in and out of China and comparing it against a database of banned content. This can mean blocking an entire website like Twitter or Facebook, or a single page within a website, or inspecting the content itself for banned topics like Tibet or Falun Gong. While this is what most people think of when they think of the Great Firewall, it's actually the part which has probably the least effect on people's lives. The real censorship, the stuff that affects people day to day, happens within China's borders and within Chinese internet companies. There are more than 800 million internet users in China, and even if the censors blocked every single piece of content from outside the country, that's still almost 1 billion people they need to worry about doing something they don't like. So to control those people, China has passed dozens of laws criminalizing all sorts of content: separatism, terrorism, political dissent, porn, and so on. This can mean whole swaths of the internet being censored, like when anything to do with Uyghur identity or language got classed as being pro-Xinjiang independence and effectively wiped out. But it also covers apolitical things, like the Hong Kong actor Edison Chen, whose naked photos leaked online in 2008. But the firewall's key purpose is the censorship of solidarity. Studies show that nothing gets you censored on the Chinese internet like trying to organise. You can mouth off about a surprising number of topics, from corruption to the environment to the fact that there's no porn anywhere, but the moment you start trying to organise to change the situation, your account will be banned, your post will be deleted, and you may even get a visit from the police. And this is what most people get wrong about internet censorship. They think that if you can give people access to some banned content or another, they'll bring about change. But if you can't organise and you can't build solidarity with other oppressed groups, it doesn't matter what you read or what you know. This is why the Great Firewall doesn't actually have to be 100% effective when it comes to blocking content, as long as it prevents anyone from organising to do anything about it.